Now let's switch our gears towards a very important topic. And I know a lot of you guys have actually mentioned that earlier about whether it's correct, true. And this is where we have to be very, very careful. And this is a very key point for us as a society and as a community, that we have to pay attention to our ethics and values as we embrace this new way of life or technology. Now, at a very top level, if you look at a very high level view, some of the challenges that we can face is, like I said earlier, in LLMs they are trained on large data. So the first question is the data correct or is the data bias? So again, AI machines that are getting trained on the data, the quality of the output is dependent on the quality of the data it has been trained on. And I think that is where I think a lot of people were talking about. You cannot just blindly use any LLM model, whether it's ChatGPT or DeepSeek or anything else, because it is really dependent on, do you know what kind of a data it has been trained on? So I think this is something we have to be, these are challenges and we have to watch out for. Privacy and surveillance, as you can see, it remembers all your context. If you keep asking questions over and over again, it will probably profile you as a person. So I think there are some privacy and surveillance concerns that we have to watch out for. The third one, which is very, I would say, happens unknowingly, we start relying on these things. And what it does is that since it gives you an answer quickly, it's very easy to rely on these tools and stop using your own brain. I'm sure some of you may relate to it. When people used to do math in their brains, then the calculator came, then the graphical calculator came, and then people stopped doing those calculations. So similarly, when you start using some of these tools, you have to be careful in a sense that you don't over rely on them. Misinformation and deepfakes, on the good hand, it can give you a lot of information, but on the bad side of it, it can actually lead you to a totally different form. Like, it can produce your image, it can produce your voice, it can misinform people. Mental health and screen time issues, I know, especially if you have been a parent or you have seen parents with kids who have all those smart devices all the time. Screen time, it's a very big issue and it causes a lot of challenges. And similar things we have to be watchful for as we embrace this new technology and way of life. And the last one is job displacement or career changes. Um,